and we can end the arms race without dislocating the industry jobs, without disrupting the economy, by transforming, Wernher von Braun told me, the war industry into a global cooperative space industry that will...
Cooperative space industry involving other civilization. This is the lie, but she's saying that is the truth.
Provide, he said, finally, more jobs and profits on this planet than during any hot or cold wartime, more products and services that can be applied directly to solving the...
So they created the chaos, and when the fake aliens show up, they will save us from all of this. This is what it gets to, but it's not true. It's the fallen angels, that their goal is to make people take the mark of the beast. This is the only goal. The only goal is that you take the mark of the beast. Once you take the mark of the beast, you become part of the army of Satan, and it's game over. So that's their goal.
Problems of this planet, and we can have a whole planet now that lives in peace on Earth, with all the cultures on Earth and with all the extraterrestrial cultures in space. And these are words that Wernher von...
Do you see? This is that. Now I'm going to add something else that connects her and Alex Jones, because they want you, the Illuminati Satanists, want you to believe her and to believe Alex Jones. What connects them both? Alex Jones has started to talk about the resistance movement, the liberty movement, resistance movement. In his recent video, he said, "You are the resistance." Look at this. You've got a Hollywood movie. Hollywood movies are done to control your perception of what is good and what is bad. There is a movie called Total Recall 2012.
Happy. What? Crime fighter.
Okay, the first thing. A mark, but don't be fooled. It's not going to be that, the mark of the beast, but still you've got the element. But what is the mind control, brainwash, to make you think something is good and something is bad, even if it's not true? Okay, you see, when he goes into the scanner, it reveals his appearance because he's using some type of holographic technology surrounding him. But it's not what I want to show you. Okay, so you see an hologram. If it's good for Hollywood movie, if they convince you in Hollywood movie that it's possible, then how much harder it is to believe that it's also possible to fool you in real life. But that's not what I want to show you. I want to show you at some point, okay, he's a secret agent. He's a double agent, and in the movie, he is part of a resistance movement, and at some point I thought that I would see it in the trailer, but I'm gonna try to find the where it's happening. Okay, to show you the important part, I will have to skip it because else I'm going to have copyright issue. But you've got, okay, the hero of the movie Total Recall 2012. He's like the savior of the world in the movie. Just like a lot of the movie, there is like an antichrist who is savior of the world to brainwash you, to prepare you. But you've got, I'm going to try to show you what they show you and how it's deceiving. Through Hollywood movies, they are making you, they are giving you a perception of what is good and what is bad. So if you recognize something that you saw in a movie that is good, or that is presented as to be good, then when you see it in real life, you associate it automatically with something that is good or bad. The hero is a double agent. He's playing piano. There is a code in the piano. When he's getting the code right, he's going to have an holographic image that appears on top of the piano. And the image that will appear is the face of someone, and it's himself. He's just having a memory problem, and the himself image is going to try to refresh his memory. But the point here is that he's telling him his real name.
I'm recording this message as a fail-safe. So if you're watching this now, it means you're in some seriously deep shit. But the good news is, you made it here, which means my instincts are right. Somewhere inside of you, you're still me. My name, your name, is Carl Hauser.
So he's telling that his name is Carl Reisen. He's the savior in the Hollywood movie. And also he's picturing like the Antichrist, but people are not supposed to figure that out. What you find out is that this woman, who is pretending to reveal all the secrets, her name is Carol Reisen. So you do the association. When you look at the movie, this is about the resistance, fighting governments and stuff. And he's the hero. His name is a secret double agent. His name is Carol Reisen. And this woman's name is Carol Reisen. So you will associate it as to be good and trustable, trustworthy. This is the trick here. And about this thing here, this is a remake, but you will see he's got something around his neck. And when he's removing it, you see his true appearance. Okay, so do you see? He changed appearance. So the point of this is that I tell you the Hollywood movies, what you see in them, it's all half-truth, brainwash. So what is the part truth? What is the part lie? About, just going to try to find back. I think it's there.
Succeeded in giving, succeeded in giving.
Documents ready. Documents ready.
They're going through a scanner, and it's the same guy, but he's disguised with the holographic technology. I'm going to tell you what is the part truth, what is the part lie.
Hold it. So I'm gonna have to ask you to step through the scanner again, please. How long are you here?
2 weeks.
Are you a citizen of the colony?
Yes.
How long's your stay?
3 days.
What's your business in the UFB?
Thank you.
Excuse me? 3 days.
Yes.
Thank you.
So do you see he's going to escape, but did you notice it changed also his voice? I'm going to get to the point there. He's escaping, his technology broke, so he's revealed his true appearance. Do you see around his neck, he's got like a device? Do you see the device? Now I'm going to tell you what is the part truth and the part lie. You got a device, it was around his neck, it's showing another appearance. The part truth is that the technology, they got it. The part lie is that it's not around the neck and it's not that huge. It must be something very small and hidden somewhere you will have hard time to find. So for example, if they put it in their ear and it's so small that they can put it inside it, you will search for something around the neck, but it's not there. So do you see the part truth, the part lies? It's always half truth with them. So of course there is part truth. The part truth is that they got the technology. The part lie is that this is big and this is around the neck. It must be small, somewhere hard to find. And also there is the technology to change their voice too. To change their voice and their appearance. So when you're looking at a Hollywood movie, everything you're seeing is part truth, part lies. When you're saying that there is like a savior, you will associate it with good. So when but they are not the savior. They are image of the Antichrist. So when you're looking at her, she got the same name as the hero in the movie, which you associate to good. So when she speak and she tell you her name, you associate it to good and you trust her story. And also she's giving you lots of facts to add to it, so you trust her even more. But alien scientists are workers for the Illuminati Satanists. And she's saying that there are good aliens, preparing you to believe that good aliens are savior, but you're going to face the angel of Satan, the fallen angels, and Satan, deceiving the whole world, and that's a way to deceive. That's a way to prepare people. So don't believe anybody. Don't believe anybody. Try to trust Jesus reading his words, because there is so much deception going on everywhere that it's better to not believe anybody but Jesus. That's what there are people that are saying, okay, you must listen to your preacher. What if your preacher is leading you to half truth, half lies? There's nobody that got all the truth anyway. But I just want to make you aware of this, and I said that I would connect it to her and to Alex Jones. I connected to her because her name is Carol Horizon, and you've got the name Carol Horizon of the good hero of the movie. You associate to good. And how it's associating with Alex Jones is because Alex Jones is saying that he's the leader of the resistance and you are the resistance. And in the very movie, this guy is like the top of, not the top, but he's like the hero of the resistance. And there is like an image also of a false prophet. So do you see a bomb in a train? Just like Boston bombing. It's meant that you do this association and you will think that the government is the enemy. The government is only part of the deception. The government is only part of the enemy. The enemy is Satan, and the government is just a tool. And Hollywood is just another tool. And YouTube is another tool, all for Satan. So you've got the bombing. They will talk in the news about terrorists. So they're putting the fiction in reality because you hear just about the very same thing in the real news. Bombing, the news blaming on the terrorists.
We are being told rescue teams are still searching for survivors.
The death toll is at 144 and still rising.
The death toll is 144. The 144,000 Jews of the Bible, it's another reference in Hollywood movies to the Bible because it's all part of deception of Satan.
Marks the fourth attack in United Federation of Britain in as many months. And all signs point to terrorist leader
All signs and wonder point out to this guy. This guy is like the false prophet in the Hollywood movie.
And his resistance movement.
So you've got the false prophet, the depiction. You've got the false prophet depiction, and you've got the Antichrist depiction, the other guy, the hero of the movie. But it's full of deception, mind control, brainwash. It's to prepare your perception of what's true, what's not, who is what, how to.
The UFP exploits us.
This is like the leader of the resistance. So you see the movie, Hollywood, fiction, and when you look at Alex Jones and her, they are in reality telling the same things as in Hollywood movie. They're telling you that Alex Jones is telling you that he's the leader of the resistance movement. You saw it in the movie Total Recall 2012. You saw it in the movie Terminator. It's all to prepare people to worship an Antichrist, thinking that he's the savior of the world. And they want you to blame Obama as to be the Antichrist. And Obama looks evil, and when there is going to be a public person that destroy the government, destroy the NWO, destroy the Illuminati, destroy all the organization that looks evil, it's just going to be transferring evil into good-looking evil, surrounded by good-looking alien. This is what I'm trying to get through there. Alex Jones is not helping anybody, but he's got 300 million views of people that at least saw his view, saw his version of who is God and who is the devil. And he's saying that it's Obama is the Antichrist, Obama is the devil. I showed you in other stories I made. He's told it. He said that he is an Antichrist, but at the end he's saying he is the devil, he is the Antichrist. Half-truth, lying, people that follow them are going to be deceived, that's for sure, because if Jesus said that the whole world will be deceived, and the world listened to them. The whole world, who reached the whole world? Alex Jones reached the whole world. 300 million views.